looking for a physical attack from the gun. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Finds the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
We love to talk about receivers having a catch radius. You make catches like that, one-handed, man, oh man, your quarterback is going to be coming back from your way a lot more.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down turnout. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown time.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance. An area show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust job easy. All the play action, we can throw it, but it starts with the run
extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, 1 point on the board, just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other, man. You can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. But these teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Paulo. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
Jukes his way from the hook. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
To throw, it's back. Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. They'll run it from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Grab here the marker. It's Adams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
First down. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He's got it up there. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys get with you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you. And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying around.
He works his way in closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
Snake gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Grab into the middle. It's Green. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And he didn't have a whole lot of operator there after Juke, and he stopped for a short game.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. With the catch, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time they get the ball. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Back to pass, it's Beck. The short hands, it's Williams. They'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead down a little further. We check in with Kevin Powers. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Washington State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Cougs ever do that? Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Knocked down at the 36 after ripping off 10 there.
far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't put all the words they're yelling at us, but they are an intimidating play.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room. It's Stewart. There he goes. He's brought it down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
From the gun, they'll try to miss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Can't get him to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you'll never complain.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Catch in the middle from Sanderson. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains inside the 21. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Yeah, the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. LSU lining up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And just a great job on the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff the run play, make them get more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. These guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. You're backed up in a bad position, and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in Snagged in the middle. It's Adams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
They
had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense gets set for second down. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, it's back. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Passes to 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Adams. Gets away from one, finds some space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got him. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Split the ball out. Get it to your playmakers in space. Get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times, if you
and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to Kevin. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Van Buren. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds his man. It's Watkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That had to be a coverage piece because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get it to the second level. Get him running a full head of steam on a safety or a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do anything.
And he's gone! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And get another Bayou Bengals baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting passes. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for it.
And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Trying to get the edge on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on the line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that turning it on.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen, see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up and down. Keep your eye open for that.
Through the air, it's back. He's got it still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third down play from the gun. Grab behind the line. It's Young. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Touchdown, Bama! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Cincinnati pulled out a win today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those Bearcat players. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Lost the throw on 1st down off the play fake. Spins away from the defender. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's back. Has to let this one go off his back foot. Makes a grab down the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tide with the 1st and 10.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
His defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle of the screen. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice hit.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
At this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. That's caught. It's Hill.
the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Under fire. Got a man. It's locked in. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. But some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 20, first and 10.
42, Spider.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's back. Back open in the middle. Oh, what a move to get open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. The give to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Cricket.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. There's a flag on the field, and they're going to get another shot at this. And the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Finds the guy on the option to give. Powers through the defender. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Trying to pound it in. Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. On one in the Big 12, man, they generally are. Continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot. It sounds as if they had a good one there.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy making some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
Hand off to the single running back. There he goes. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be in the future.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the mark. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Grab near the marker, it's Green. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, he fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you can learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Undeterred by this huge deficit, Atlanta will admit they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drive or anxiety. They're waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. One more play to pad the stats. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time.